Hello everybody, Florida Investor here. Today is January the 9th, 2025. And if you guys have noticed, the market is closed today. And this is due to the fact that recently ex-President Carter, basically he passed away at the age of 100. So a very, very full life. And in remembering of him, basically President Biden decided to observe or do like a observance day, basically remembering him and all that stuff. So that's part of why, or that's the reason why the stock market is open, even though it's a Thursday. But nevertheless, I wanted to make another video because I wanted to share with you guys an investment that I have done. I'm pretty sure I have talked to it before in other videos. But I wanted to share with you guys AMD. So AMD, it's one of the biggest competitors. I was gonna say rivals, but rivals if you want to call it, but competitors of NVIDIA. Now, AMD makes graphics cards and they also make chips, and they have big contracts with companies such as Sony. So AMD makes actually Sony's chips for the PlayStations. Also, they have contracts with Microsoft. They make the chips as well for the processing chips, also for Xbox. And they have other other business agreements and contracts with other companies. So in other words, what I'm trying to say here is AMD, even though the stock has dropped quite a bit and is very, very close to the 52-week lows, I'm not concerned. They're making billions of dollars every quarter. Their revenue is continue to grow. Yes, the overreaction of the market from investors, because we're in this is a thing. I wanted to point this out. We're in an era where the stock market reacts to anything, and it's either drastically makes moves, whether it's up or down. And that's basically what has been happening with AMD. If a company comes out and says, well, this past quarter we did $10 billion in sales, the expectation from the stock market was that it would have made 12, they call that that basically they miss expectations, and automatically the stock will just drop. I mean, significantly, which it doesn't make any sense. Just because that was the expectations, it doesn't mean the company's doing bad financially. It's just that that's not what the expectation was. So it doesn't mean that the stock is a bad stock. It doesn't mean that the company's doing horrible. None of that. It's just they miss expectations. So it doesn't reflect on the actual numbers. It doesn't matter. But that's not what investors think in the stock market, and that's what we have been seeing over the past few years, especially, where any little news will make the stock just blow up like crazy or drop drastically. And that's what is happening with AMD. I'm not concerned. It is approaching a very, very good area, which, like I said, is 52-week low is $117.90, and it's sitting at 120. So there are potential partnership with AMD for the future, which it means that obviously the growth is going to continue. So if you guys are long-term investors, again, this is not financial advice, but you want to keep an eye on AMD. It is a solid company. It is a good company. It's making tons of money. It's going to continue to grow. And it is at a really, really good point right now where it's a good buying opportunity. Now, the same cannot be said with NVIDIA. NVIDIA is an amazing company as well. And it keeps beating earnings and making even more money and growing. But it is priced a lot higher, closer to not quite close to the 52-week high, but it is a lot higher, closer to the target that AMD is to its 52-week low or high in this case, which is 227. So we're talking about almost $100 move potentially that eventually AMD can make. So that's what I'm saying. It's a good buying opportunity. I have bought some leaps. This is again my opinion. That's what I'm doing. I'm going to continue to buy AMD. I think it's a great company, and it is at a good opportunity right now. Again, wanted to make a video. I know the market is closed, but I want to bring this to your attention. Keep it on your radar. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, share this video, and I'll see you in the next one.